The revolution is here. New Money Dynasty. Let's get it.
Damn, that feels like a hell of an intro. Woof. That motherfucker got a kick to it. Damn. So my Knicks, they trying to fold. But I can't go for that. No, I no can do. I can't. They trying to fold. Ice Trader Gang. Oh shit, yo ass. Give me these sneakers right here. I gotta show you these sneakers here because this is either it's either a reason why these the Kevin Durant's. I received both these in the mail. Now, I'm a huge fan of Kevin Durant. The sneaker's actually stupid fire. You know what I'm saying? And let me see that other box. Kyrie. So I guess I've been talking too much shit. Knicks talk, Nets talk, and they both decided, or their people, to say, Joe, I thought you was our brother. I sure am. I love you guys. I support you 1,000,000%. I'm just a diehard Knicks fan, that's all. But as human beings and what you do for the culture, I love Kyrie. I love KD. I'm just a Knicks fan. Nothing we could do about that. Hold up, I got a special guest tonight. On the scene, but we gonna figure this one out. Hey
yo, what's good?
Hey,
This is mad crazy.
yo, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. On my way to do a comedy show,
So that's how you started, through comedy?
Yeah, stand up. Yeah, man.
Where you from originally?
I'm from Boston.
Oh, you from Boston? I like Boston.
Yeah, man. I'm from Dorchester.
Oh shit! You know I got a lot of family out there in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in Lawrence and all that. You know where all the Puerto Ricans at?
Yeah, I was about to say they be out in Lawrence and Chelsea.
Yeah, all that. So I saw your show on HBO. It's called Pause.
Yeah.
And why did you name it Pause? I mean, everybody. There's an amazing show on HBO, bringing up conversations of black people and brown people and real conversations that need to be had in the way that we love to have it. And it's kind of like the first time I ever seen it on a mainstream platform, because while I'm watching you, I feel like I'm chilling with you talking shit. And then but it's on video, it's on TV. So tell us about that. How did you come up with this?
Well, I mean, like, honestly, like, the reason why I called it Pause was just be an asshole because I'm gay. So I just thought it was funny to flip it around.
To just be like, Paul, because everybody used to be like,
yeah.
Pause. Let me ask you something. So if you gay, LGBT, what's the proper word to call it? Lesbian? What? I don't know.
Nah, that's real shit. I mean, for me personally, I just like to be called Sam. You know what I mean? That's the best way to approach me.
Yo, Sam, I know that, but I'm asking what. So there's no real name for it?
I mean, some people lesbian, some people scud. If you like a masculine woman, like, you know what I mean? Like, people got different vibes, but for me, I just go, just call my name, and then we can work it out like that.
Could we put a light on in the car or something? Because you getting real,
Is that better?
So some people say lesbian or whatever. So I think you're the lesbian Fat Joe. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to put it out there right quick. Because the way you holding it down in the show, It's exactly how I do it. Like, so I'm watching you and I'm like, oh shit, like where has this show been all my life?
I appreciate it.
And you putting it down, and so do you come up with the topics, or you got like a team coming up with stuff?
No, I mean we have a writer's room, you know what I'm saying? And like we come up with the topics together. And me and Prentice Penny, who is the EP of Insecure, we came up with the concept together, you know, after just a lot of conversations and trying to figure out kind of what we wanted to do in this late night space. And then one day I hit him and I was like, yo, it should just be like a party. It should just feel like a party, a kickback. That'd be fly. And he was like, yo, that would be fly. Let's see if we can make it work. And so that's what we went out and set out to do, you know?
It's amazing. It's groundbreaking. You had the sister come out on your show, the conservative.
Yeah.
You wasn't ready for that, right? Like,
Not at all. Not at all. I didn't even know. I didn't expect that. I didn't know. That was very left field. I was like, oh shit, is this really happening?
I said, wait a minute. I'm watching it with my daughter. I said, wait a minute. What did she just say? Like, what did she just say? Like, did she just come out on a TV show?
Yeah, it was wild, man. But I think too, like, if I would have came at them more like trying to criticize them, we probably would have never had that moment. You know what I mean?
No, that was it. No. You did the right thing. I mean, I think, you know, I think what you're doing is just bringing up realistic conversations that we need to have to understand each other. Because
Exactly.
part of the whole lack of understanding each other is communication.
Indeed, bro.
But we have a lack of communication. So we see these guys, the conservatives, and you just like, yo, these guys are sellouts, B. Like, how could, and then when you get to talk to them, you realize they're a lot like us, but we already just got them in that box.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the hope with the show, is that it just starts to create conversations again and like get people talking to each other rather than just judging each other. You know what I mean?
Very much so. How many episodes you have on the season?
6. So episode 2 comes out Friday. And we have 6 in the season in total.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. I'm telling you.
Thank
Remember,
you, bro.
Fat Joe, is this your first interview post the show dropping?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
You better remember, because I'm with you. I'm riding with you, because that's what I want to see. I want to see shit like that, things that matter to our people, and it being brought that way, because, you know, we always got to act a certain way. We always got to be something we not. We got to, you know, that's why I love, like, a lot of people have tried to get my show on different platforms, and I refuse to do it because here, I own it. And we can talk about what we want to talk. If we feel like cursing, we feel like doing whatever the fuck we want to do, we do the shit. And so that's how I feel. I feel like they just gave you carte blanche and said, go. Talk about what you want to talk about. Drink if you want to drink.
Yeah. I just wanted it to feel like something that niggas that I grew up around with and motherfuckers from around my way could watch and connect to and feel like they could see themselves. So I didn't want to like put on any airs and like sit behind a desk and button up in a suit and start acting and talking and pretending to be a way that I'm not, because, you know, I'm trying to make room for niggas, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, if I go up and I present myself the way that I am, then it just makes space for niggas who come from where I come from to also be like, yo, I got a voice, I got something to say, I'm intelligent, and you can't just deny me that because of how I dress or talk.
That's real fly shit. Then I don't want to give your show away. It's called Pause or HBO Max. But I love the ending when you did the nigga anthem. It's a return of the
I'm so glad you fucking with it, yo. This shit is like blowing my mind, dog. This is crazy.
This is just the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you stay true to yourself and you keep it 100% authentic, it's like you riding around with a blue check all day. And so nobody can question that when you stay true to yourself. Like me, I don't give a fuck about Twitter or none of these people. Like, I just don't, because it's like, I'm good with me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I don't care about nobody who judges me or who talks this shit about or whatever the case may be. I'm good in my own skin. And so that's what that show really blew my mind when I saw it. I said, yo, I got to get her on here. I got to let her know we fucking with her. I got to tell our people we fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, that's some real shit. Like, everybody always trying to pretend to be somebody they ain't not. You don't know how many celebrities. I'd have met Denzel Washington right after Malcolm X, and when I see him in the party, he talking to me like me and you talking.
Right,
Like,
right.
oh shit, I never knew Denzel. He spit like he talking that shit. Yo, he did more projects. I used to go to the east side of Hall and fuck with the Spanish bitches. I'm like, yo, Denzel, like, I was shocked. I was like, but, you know, that's what I mean. We always gotta play roles and be somebody else where no one really, you could go through life without knowing somebody's true self. How were you discovered? I know you said you're a comedian.
How was I discovered? I did a comedy festival. It all really started in stand-up, you know what I'm saying? So I used to do a bunch of comedy festivals, and then I did the biggest comedy festival in the world, which is called Just for Laughs. And while I was out there, some SNL people were out there, and they saw me, and they asked me to come audition, and then I auditioned, and then they gave me a writing job. So that was like my first job, like in TV, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I learned how to write sketches, because I had never written a sketch in my life before I got to SNL. So that's why I learned to write sketches shit, you know what I mean? And like from there, just kept doing shit. I had done a little like Comedy Central half hour right before I got that job. I did a Netflix 15 out of the Netflix special that came out called 3 in the Morning. And then from 3 in the Morning, Prentice saw that. He was really fucking with it. So he went to link with me. Then we linked, and he just fucked with my vibe and was like, yo, I got this situation with HBO, and I'm developing a late night show, and I'd like to do it with you. And I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
That's crazy. What's the name of your special? Because I'm going to watch that joint tonight. Like, what's the name of the special on Netflix?
It's called 3 in the Morning.
3 in the Morning. You heard that? We got to check out 3 in the Morning. Nah, because, you know, I'm into comedy. You know, I'm a sucker for a good laugh. You know, I'm the guy they throw out the movie theater. I'm the guy, you know, yeah, I'm too much. Nah. Like, I'm too much. You got to throw me out the venue. Because I love the laugh. I literally thought I was going to die laughing before. Like, I literally thought I would die of laughter.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just love to laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't wait to hear what you think of the special then, man, for real.
Oh, no, I'm going to check it out. We had Cat Williams on here the other day. We got
oh my God, Noriega.
Plenty comedians on here.
If Noriega watch my shit, I'll cry, bro.
Well, Nori is on here, and he's watching your shit, and he's going to act like I didn't put him on to you. And like the yarn that knows the yarn that, you know. Nah, you can forget about it. Guess what? You'll be drinking with him on drink time. Nah, Nori, you know, Nori's the big homie in media. You know, like, you see, he's there. You see him? I'm here. He's gonna watch this. He's gonna watch it, yo. Let me tell you something. Noriega is hard to decipher whether he's your brother or not, because on my show he's a heckler.
Oh, all right.
He's a heckler, and so he'll come on every day and bother me. Roxy from 106. Remember Roxy?
Of course.
She comes on and heckles me every day. Like, these people are supposed to be my friends, but they bother me every day. Every day.
Man, I'm trying to
Where's your show at tonight?
Pig Beach in Brooklyn.
Oh, you out in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Man, I wish I was in New York. I'd have went out there. And so what is it like? The show's been only on for a week.
Yep.
Right? Do you feel a little more famous?
No, not yet. Not yet.
You ain't catch the rush yet.
Nah, but this makes me feel a little more famous when I'm talking to Fat Joe. on dogs.
Yo, Nori, I love you, my brother, man. You my best friend, man. Don't take the shots personal, man. You know, yo, so not yet. You haven't seen it yet.
Mm-mm. Not really.
That's crazy because I remember a friend of mine, I would say a friend, is actually a family member, but he don't like people knowing his business. He got locked up just before my first song came out that blew up. It was called Flojo. You wasn't even born, right? And so the shit went #1 in America. And so when he came out of jail, I came to pick him up, and I told him, he tells me this story. I told him, yo, it's a little different now. Like, you know, I'm famous. Like, when we turn this corner, they gonna run up and act like a movie. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, fuck out of here. He said, we turned the corner and everybody started running up like, yo, Joe Pratt, what's up, Joe? Yo. And I was like, yo, I'm telling you, it's different. So you haven't felt that one yet?
Nah, just like people sometimes here, they'll stop me on the street and be like, yo, I love your special, or yo, you mad funny, or yo, aren't you a comedian? But it ain't been no like crazy yet. Ain't no crazy.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I bought a couple chains, you know, that was like the little shit I did to feel good. To feel a little, you know.
Yo, listen, it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. I'm telling you, when I believe in somebody, let me tell you Fat Joe's biggest talent. My biggest thing is not making hits, it's discovering talent. It's always DJ Khaled, Big Pun, Remy Ma, Cool and Jake. My biggest talent is discovering talent. And I'm never wrong when I say somebody's the next one. So when I seen your shit, I said, I gotta get her on this shit. I said, she gonna be the one. Hopefully you don't forget, I was the first one to acknowledge that on a major platform like the Big Show.
I'm not gonna forget, dog. You making me blush and shit, bro. Like, thank you, man. That means a whole lot.
That's real shit. Hey, yo, let me ask you something. Guys ever come at you and think they can change what you are?
Of course. I mean, that's men. You know what I mean? Men are gonna be men, you know. So of course they'll be like, "Oh, let me bring you back," or "You need to have my baby."
Oh, they talk that shit like, "Yo, I can change you. I can."
Of course.
And you like, no.
I mean, the thing is, I've been there. I've done dick before, so I know I don't like it. So you can't really convince me. Like,
yeah, I do believe that when someone knows what they are, they know what they are.
Yeah, I know what I am.
Like,
I'm
you
not
know,
one
if that ain't it for you, that ain't it for you.
Yeah, I'm not like one of these like gold star lesbians who never tried it. I've been there and done that enough to know
Also,
I'm good.
There's a quote unquote gold star lesbian.
Yeah,
where they're
that means
like,
they never.
Never has a guy's lips touched this cheekbone.
Yeah. 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 And what's fucked up about it is they think they're better than like lesbians that have fuck with dudes. Like they feel like they like above us, which is kind of crazy to me because it's like, bitch, if you never sucked a dick, you don't even know who you are.
Oh, yo, listen,
you don't know yourself.
Let me tell you something. So it's like if one of these gold stars, so if a lesbian becomes like one of them them dudes, them Talibans, you might go to heaven and get 12 gold star lesbians up in that mother.
That is ridiculous.
Yo, let me tell you something. It's discrimination in everything.
100%.
Like within the LGBT, within the Hispanic, Latino, white, whoever. There's always a standard that people think they're a little better than other people, no matter what.
Indeed.
That's just the way it is. And so I saw in the show where you said, "Well, I don't get much gay press."
Yeah.
And that's pretty crazy because I feel the same way about like Young M.A. She like, you know, she's been she's better than she's one of the nicest lyricists in the game, but I never really seen like the LGBT embracement of Young M.A.
Mm-hmm.
why is that? Why would you think that is the case?
I mean, if you want the honest answer is because that shit is very racist. It is dominated by white people. At the end of the day, it's like that movement is dominated by white men. You know what I'm saying? And white women. And so, like, in my opinion, it doesn't include black queerness in a real way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you address this like in your show? And do you have an episode on this?
no, I don't. I
Because
don't. I should,
this
but
is
I
what
don't.
we call a Jopra moment. A Jopra moment. When we hear some shit we never heard before. And
Yeah.
it makes sense. It makes too much sense that the LGBT community might be dominated by gay white guys, so they might look, wow, I
They
never
have
seen it.
they have a specific idea of what gayness is, and it's very much aligned with what whiteness is, in my opinion.
Ooh-wee. That is a moment, and you opened up my eyes. You know, that's why I tell you communication is crazy. You know, I live in Miami, and if you can't handle gayness, you can't live in Miami. You know, this the Mecca. Like where I live right here, I literally come from the South Bronx. Literally, my window, there's a green grass where I've seen gay people have picnics in front of my window, like picnics in front of the basket case. Yo, you gotta handle it and accept everybody for who they are. You know,
Yeah, I mean, we're all in the world, and ain't nobody going nowhere. That's the facts.
that's a fact about it. And so what time does the show play on HBO?
9 o'clock on HBO, and then it goes up immediately after on HBO Max. 9 o'clock every Friday.
Man, I can't wait to, I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't wait to see the next one. Like, it's like, it was so fire. And the only show, but you on a real, like, what's the show on CNN, the guy, her ass? The guy, you know the guy on CNN that he does like the racism show? I forget his
Oh,
name.
W. Kamal Bell.
Come on, Bell.
Yeah,
Come
Kamal
on,
Bell.
Bell, his show, but I think you got the realer version.
I
You know,
appreciate that.
when you talking that shit for real.
I
But
appreciate that.
yeah, because he tackles serious subjects nobody knows about. Tell everybody where we can find you besides the show. The Netflix is called 3
Yeah,
in the Morning.
yeah. I got a Netflix special called 3 in the Morning. It's an hour-long special. I'm really proud of it. Uh, I got, Comedy Central half hour, but I would prefer you watch the special 3 in the Morning because it's newer. It's my hour. You can find me at Sam J Comic on Twitter and Instagram.
Let me ask you another question. Who's your top 5 comics of all time?
Okay, George Carlin, Dave Chappelle.
Yo, but hold up. Why everybody's on this George Carlin?
I love
Everybody, is
George
that like when
Carlin.
they ask me who's your top 5 rappers, I gotta say Biggie and Pac?
I don't
Like,
know.
is this like everybody gotta say George Carlin? Or
I don't
you
know.
really study George Carlin?
I really fuck with George Carlin. My mother was a big George Carlin fan, so he was one of the first comics I got introduced to. And I just loved the way that he was talking about big issues, and like he just seemed to be being honest up there. It was funny because he's like this angry, neurotic dude, but it wasn't like he was up there like clowning. And I didn't ever feel like a clown. I always felt kind of witty, and so like his style just lined up with like this type of shit I like to do.
Wow, because everybody loves George Carlin. I'm sorry. That's number 1. Who's the second one?
Chappelle, Chris Rock. I have to say Eddie Murphy, but that feels like cheating. It feels like, he's like,
Yeah,
that's
like when
like,
they ask me who's your favorite rapper, I can't say Drake. I feel like he's in
yeah,
his own chamber.
yeah. It's
I feel
like
like Drake got his own, like, I don't even know what he is. He's like,
Bill
he's an
Burr,
alien.
Bill Burr. I love Burr.
Bill Burr.
Patrice O'Neal. Yeah. And I would have to say Wanda Sykes, too,
Oh,
even though
you
that's
fuck with
six.
Wanda Sykes.
I have to say one.
I like, but I always say mine, but I got the same old cliche like Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle. I love Cat Williams.
Cat's amazing.
Huh?
Cat is amazing. He's so good.
Cat is amazing. I fuck with Tiffany. Tiffany
Just the homie.
Haddish. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because
Oh yeah,
Tiffany
Cosby.
Haddish.
Can't leave Cosby out. Can't leave Cosby out. That's correct.
Bill
Cosby's
Cosby?
hot. Yeah, Cosby's probably in my top 5.
Yeah. It's just, you know, once motherfuckers, you know, we can't mention R. Kelly and Cosby and all that. Like, that's like,
it's
is
like
that's an episode for you. Could you mention Bill Cosby in front of a bunch of women or R. Kelly? Like, that's that type of shit I would like to see you talk about. Because it's like, you can't mention it no more. You know?
Yeah,
I had
just
Keenan on here too. He said everybody says George Carlin. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about George Carlin. I gotta look him up.
Yeah, you should watch some George Carlin.
Yeah, you know, I had that Seinfeld, the last Seinfeld joint. He killed that shit. We were surprised. You know, me and my daughter, we sit in the couch and we watch comedy all the time. Like, we love it. Like Lavelle Crawford.
Yo,
I'm a huge Lavelle Crawford fan.
Lavelle funny. He's very funny.
I used to like the guy that died, Rudy
Ray.
Rudy May. Yeah. I used to fuck with him too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but thank you for coming on the show. The show is called Pause.
Yep.
It's on HBO at 9 p.m. every Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Say a prayer for me tonight, because my Knicks look like they trying to give up. I can't have this shit.
Man, I'm going through it with Boston. I don't got no prayers for nobody right now, bro. I'm
man, you
crazy.
got a big problem with that with Boston, man.
I got a big problem.
But y'all won a long time. Y'all been winning a long time.
Bro, it's crazy right now, man. It's not looking good at no sport. It's not looking good at no level. I'm hurt.
This show tonight, is it like inside and people gotta wear the mask or they gotta be vaccinated? Like, what are you?
It's inside. I think they don't. I don't know if they still gotta wear masks. I think they do until Saturday, and then Saturday people don't gotta wear masks no more.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. As much I'm vaccinated.
Me too.
I'm a Moderna baby.
Me too. I got
Pfizer. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit these people talking about. Not for one. Yeah, I ain't lying to you. Not for 1 second. I'm vaccinated. Like I you know, they can keep all the spiritual essence they want with the shit. I'm like, I told Busta Rhymes, we did Busta Rhymes' birthday party the other day. Busta Rhymes told me, yo, he told me and my wife, yo, I'm sorry you guys are vaccinated. Like, I'm sorry y'all did that. You know, I'm like, all right, Bus. You know, because that's my brother and I love him, but he knows something I don't know. You know, he into conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah. Nah, man. I done enough crazy shit out here. Vaccination ain't gonna kill me. I'll be all right.
That's what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers wasn't thinking about vaccination when they were smoking crack, dust, lean, all type of shit. All of a sudden, you want to know what's in the vaccine. Yo, this shit crazy out here. But listen, thank you for coming on the show, man. I really, really appreciate you. Just know I'm really, really rooting for you. I'm really, really rooting for you. And I know you're going to be very, very successful because there's nothing like authenticity. There's nothing like being real. It's like walking around with a blue check day and night. And I know all about it.
This was absolutely amazing, dude. Like, thank you for having. This was crazy. Just you DMing me, and this is nuts. So thank you, bro.
Just know Noriega learned about you through me, okay?
All right, I'm gonna remember.
He'll tell it a whole different way under a couple of drinks. You know. All right, have a great show.
Thank you, man. Peace.
Bye-bye. What an amazing show. My style is called Pause. It's on HBO. It's my type of show. Man, these niggas just can't stop Trey Young. Like, it's like, stop him. Triple team him. Triple team him.
Yo, how you don't know who George Carlin is?
I don't. I swear to God, but every comedian,
Bro, that was my dad's favorite.
every comedian in the world
George Carlin's the
loves George Carlin. They love him.
He's the white Richard Pryor. He's like,
The greatest comedians came on and say George Carlin. So it's like, you know, this is crazy what's going on here, man. Let's go, Knicks. Listen, guys, I don't like to announce things. We have such a huge guest tomorrow. A huge guest tomorrow. I'm not going to announce because sometimes, you know, shit happens. Ben Crump, we not paying him. The man was in the White House, flying. And so we can't be upset with Ben Crump. He was traveling Minnesota, Washington, D.C., all that. He told me he was coming on. But I'm sure the man will be back on here. But it is what it is. I'm not going to lie to you. I try to be consistent. Consistency is key. And so, well, listen, Randall has brought us here to the promised land. We got to live or die by Julius Randall. Simple as that. He's been off. He's looking off again. But when it matters, he's going to come through. This is our game tonight. Just know that. This is our game tonight. We're not going to lose this one. I'm telling you. Consistency is key. So you got to, the only way to win is to be consistent. You ever notice that McDonald's, the Big Mac always tastes the same way? The fries always taste the same way? What's the one we like? The chicken, what's Chick-fil-A? Always tastes the same. And so I got to come on here with the biggest guest in the world or not. And I got to come up on here and give you what you've been waiting for. It's 8 o'clock at night. It's showtime. And I come on here and I produce. And I make something out of nothing. The whole show is based on something out of nothing. Why you asking that? I'm going to watch the game too. I'm with you. Oh yeah, consistency is everything. You want to know, you go on your IG on a weekday at 8 o'clock and Fat Joe is on there no matter what. And you might be at work, you might be home, you might be wherever. You know, when we started this, everybody was at home. They couldn't even move. All they had was Instagram. Now you in the street. New York is 90 degrees again. Motherfucker wearing shorts. We know. We know everything we're against. We over here informing the people, turning the negative into positivity. And sometimes that ain't cool. Sometimes you want to watch a little twerky twerk. I get it. But consistency is key. You see that Ciroc? You see that Revolt TV? You see that Wild Cherry Pepsi? The moral of the story is to not see your ex-rappers or your old school rappers with no teeth. That's the moral of the story. If you see your favorite rapper with teeth, and he's the OG already, and you see him looking good, if you see Nori every night at Carbone popping wines, be happy for him. That wasn't the case before now. Everybody be Eddie Kane from the Five Heartbeats. That's what it was like. Spanish and black. Latinos too. And so the moral of the story is, we got to get to the bag. Because I tell you every day, the only thing they respect is the bag. That's it. That's all they respect. Nori got great teeth. Nori got great teeth. Yo, Nori, you got to stop, man. Listen, y'all. Let your dark... Am I lying, Nori? That's all they want to respect is the bag. Oh, man, this is getting bad out here. Listen, let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. Meaning you go through anything. Your so-called friends ain't by your side. They don't hold you down when you need them. Don't forget it. Don't never forget it. Anybody makes a mistake, only a fool makes it twice. God is everything. I thank God to let me see, to let me hear, to come outside and see a sun, for health, for anything, this piece of paper, God, the water, thank you. And that's some old man shit, I know. But it takes you to get to a certain age and lose loved ones and see people get sick and people die for you to truly understand, yo, we on borrowed time. We on earth temporarily. We have to be grateful for every and each moment we're on here. We have to respect everything. It's Biz Markie. And yeah, and Biz Markie is getting better. The rapper, he's still rehabilitating, getting better. I spoke to his wife recently. Biz Markie, the rapper. You know, I named my daughter's dog after him, which is like my son, Biz Markie. And so, Biz Markie, pray for him. Continue to pray. He needs that. Rest in peace, my man O from Tad's crew. Chef Mark, get better with that COVID. God bless y'all. Respect God. Love God. Good, bad times, whatever. If you stay alive, it's only a lesson. Peace, y'all. It's the biggest in the game.
The revolution is here. New Money Dynasty. Let's get it. New money. Ha. Yeah. Retribution is here. Revolution they fear. Real rap is back cause they polluting our ears. Yo, I can't take this shit no more.